Hello. Welcome to another ESP to trading stream. This is a market update. It's going to be really quick. Today is uh, today is Thursday, July the 13th. It is 12:36 p.m. But we were talking in the morning how positive all the signs were pointing to a positive market that was extremely risky to be short here in this market. And also there was a rejection of lower prices. Overnight inventory was or is or was right 100% short. The market just didn't care about that. The market re-entered into yesterday's trading range, which is a potential sign for the market to come to the opposite side of the range. Inventory is here. Long inventory is here. It has the power to do a counteraction, right? It had the odds of a counteraction were here to fuel some kind of downside movement here, but just market just didn't care. It just died here. Re-entered the range, dies here, and after the gap is filled, the next thing is monitoring upside continuation. There's a balance here. The long, if you ever were able to go long here, this was really quick actually, really quick. You had to make decisions quite fast in here, and uh, after this trade, the only trade that was there today, there was actually nothing afterwards. The market just dies here. It started to build value in this area here. We can see this huge amount of volume here, right? There's accumulation volume here, and the market is cannot do anything here. No, there's nothing to the downside. Is having some again one time framing higher has restarted here. Has begin here. This low is questionable coming from the breakout. We have excess on the upper side, we have excess on the lower side. These lows are quite close together here. Just be careful. And there's a lot of congestion here. The rotation. This is a rotation market. Nothing here. After this was the only thing, and it's very hard to do this at the opening because you have to act really fast, right? And most traders will do here. Most traders will try a short here. Market re-entering this premium range will try a short here, rather than the upside, right? Because it closes the gap. But the market will tell you right away that you are wrong. When the market comes out of this range again, this is your stop here, above. That's out. You're out there, because the market, the trade closing the gap targets the opposite side of previous day range, but it didn't happen today. It wasn't there. That's the market telling you are wrong. If by any chance you have this A scenario to the upside, right? Because the market is coming from a breakout to the upside, the monthly, weekly, and daily. What are the odds of upside continuation? Think about that, right? We have earnings tomorrow. Market started reporting. Big banks started reporting tomorrow. Next week we have more earnings, and the subsequent week, the next week also, the week after that also, right? What can happen here is the market can keep going to the upside in expectation of good earnings, and we may have a break. If how high it can keep going if before earnings can. If it doesn't match the expectation, there could be some rebalancing of inventory if the market finds itself way up here. If it's down here, if they start rebalancing of this inventory now, this is the perfect reason to keep going back up again with good earnings. Okay, this is a positive. This is a trending market. You can see the monthly is going to the upside, weekly is going to the upside, daily is going to the upside, breaking out the range here, breaking a bigger range here, two range here. This is a 4-day range breakout, 20-day range breakout, 4-week range breakout. Everything to the upside. Why you want to be short? Okay, right? When you want to be trading in the direction of the market, and when the market has this kind of ranges, value, once the gap is closed, we start to see monitoring value. Where's value here? Value is higher. Okay, can you see this? Value is this is value. Where's yesterday's value? Down here. Can you see how high this is relative to this? It's high. This is much higher. This much higher. So the trade, if there's any trade, I'm not saying I'm going to do this, right? Because there's nothing here. But traders will be buying the dips here. They bought here, they bought here. This was hard back first. They bought here again. The closest to the previous period low. Previous period low, took this one and then break up. You will see this quite often as well. We have a range. There's a fake breakout here. But how questionable is this high? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 highs here. There's a breakout to the downside, and not a breakout. No, this is failing. I mean, it failed to. This is one time frame lower here, but it just didn't have continuation here. The next thing would be coming here, for example, right? It's just not there. Just keep going high. So it is hard for to be long here, but that's the trade, right? Volume, the market is decreasing volume here. Volume is decreasing here. Can you see? The intraday, 500,000. This seems like it's going to be very low volume as well here. Maybe, yeah. There is a sequential trade here from yesterday that I was seeing the potential also. Notice, this high was weak, and notice where this market was bought, exactly from 4,500. Huge blocks there, huge blocks there, which I'm going to show you yesterday. What it is here. Look at the amount of trading here, these blocks here. And the next period, all they're coming from 4,500. It's a lot of volume here. Okay, a lot of volume here. This here. All mechanical buying here. And now in the overnight also, when after the market closed, there was a huge amount of volumes here, even higher. And let me show that again. Okay, and we talk about how 3,000 here. And about 10,000 blocks here, here. This is huge amount of volume there, Now you can see that this is some buying, right? Whenever I see this kind of volume after the close, just before the market, after market close, and just before the end of the day, that's usually, the odds the market keeps going higher are there. There's some buying, some absorption at the closing. Very good also market keep going higher. When this volume, this overnight, this after the close volume just before the end, the day stops to appear, right? It disappears from here. Let's see, tomorrow's Friday. If I don't have this Friday, very good. The odds that the market keeps going higher are reduced. Right? They're reduced. They have less odds. The market keep going high. No, it also could show me that the loans are becoming the risk of being long is also increased. I consider this market to be super elongated to the upside. Got to be very careful there. Super elongated to the upside. So as I say, nothing here today. This is an untradeable day to me. Well, this is an untradeable day to me. If you got something from the overnight, and also the overnight low happens to be settled and was bought from last as well. One tick from last, very, very weak upside movement. I don't have nothing else to say. Just to the next thing to be to monitor here, you know, how to be very. You have earnings coming. FOMC, I guess, is the 26th next week, not next week, but the week after that, which a possible increase on rates, 25 basic points. I guess that's on the deck. Let's check this month here. What is 13 retail inflation rate? We just had that one. Fed interest rate decision here. Okay, this is the 26th, just before. Oh, just 26. This is the week that. Yeah, no, it's not the closing week. My bad. The closing week is the week after. We have 31st is Monday. Oh, it would be very interesting to see if, but you know, if 31st falls on, would have fallen on Friday instead of Monday. Now after that, called CPE, the Fed interest rate decision. What else? Retail sales. This retail sales could show us. What is retail? Wait, this 70 next week, next Friday, I think. Huh? Could be. What is next? Next Tuesday. No, Friday, Tuesday. Just to keep an eye on how the economy, the internals are, right? Well, nothing else. Let's see if I can have next week earnings. What I use is Earnings Whisper. This is what I use to see if there is. And they post. They posted when they posted. I guess on Sunday, July 7. When was 7? Oh, Friday. Oh, Friday. Maybe today they will come with something. I'm quite sure that you can find who is reporting, but I guess what it is. We can look here. Economic calendar. Calendar. List to stock witness juice. What is this economic calendar? Economic market calendar. Earnings calendar. Now, if you want to see this week, next week, I will check here. What do we have next week? Oh, Tesla. Look at that. Look at that. Tesla's Wednesday. Bank of America is Tuesday. And Netflix Wednesday. This is going to be really interesting weakness. The week that's coming. All right, just keep an eye on that. I don't have nothing else to say. I am just watching this market here. You know, one time frame high here. Again, the buying coming from very, very weak buying here, buying coming from far back. Is the breakout. This breakout is different, right? We have a breakout here. This breakout, this daily breakout here that you can see here. There's a lot of things that are different today from yesterday. You know, we have a big gap, spike to the upside, breakout here in the daily, breakout in the weekly, breakout in the monthly, and now we are just monitoring for a upside continuation here. And this breakout doesn't have the same power that this one. Okay, the trend, if this was a more serious buying here on upside continuation, I would see the market maybe closing here or here. Start to doing that. At least this is the latest it can be, right? And that would be volume increasing. The higher the prices go, the higher the volume. It's acceptance. I remember price advertise. times regulates, and volume confirms the success of failure opportunities. All right. Unless there's any questions, I guess that's it. This is that would be the market update. As I said, my personal impression is that there's nothing here in this market now. It did just give us an opportunity here, but it was really hard, to go long down here, because it happened so fast. It happened really fast here. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Wish you a good rest of the day. Stay safe. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.